Well, hello everyone. I have to start this video off with an apology. While we successfully were able to take the mast down using the wooden A-frame, me being the idiot that I am forgot to push the record button on the GoPro, so we have no actual footage of the mast coming down. But I hope you'll stay tuned and watch the rest of the video where you can see the deck being pulled up to see what's causing the sagging. So this is just prior to bringing the mast down. We took off the forestay with the roller and the rolling further on it and brought it round out of the road, because if we had tried to take the mast down, the weight of that would have pulled the top of the mast forward, and we think it might have would have lost control of it. So we had taken it off and just brought it to the side to try and secure it out of the road. Don't know what happened. So yeah, this is the moment I went to check the camera that I had set up to record the mast coming down, only to find out that it hadn't recorded anything. I was absolutely gutted. And just to the right of the screen here, Kelly didn't say much, but you can tell by the look on her face that she wasn't happy that all her hard work hadn't been documented. And here we're just taking off the noose of the line that we use to control the mast under the spreaders to stop it falling forward or backwards. And I'm just down at the bottom of the mast there, where the line was tied onto one of the cleats, and that was used to actually lift the mast up. So the line on the cleat lifted the mast, and the one around the mast up at the spreaders was actually to balance it, to stop it from falling forwards or backwards. So once all those lines were taken off, then we dropped the A-frame. Okay. If you take the weight at the bottom out of it, it's just that's it. And then I'm going to lift this one over. With the A-frame taken down, taken off the boat and stowed,
just on the one side,
we then set about looking at opening up the deck where the compression was to see what was causing that indentation.
Danger.
It just goes further down on this side. Masquez-vous.
Aye. Yeah. Nice. It's like glass is all kind of as if there's been no epoxy on it. It's all frayed there. It should be like a solid mass. And then this is the remnants of the foam core, which all seems to be have broken away or
Just wood.
there's a wooden structure comes out here somewhere and down here.
Yeah.
So I don't know how far that actually goes. It looks like it should be like this. Glass.
Yeah.
But it's like chopped strand matting but hasn't had any epoxy poured over it.
It's
So
like
it
fibers.
should be like that. It's like this originally, and then when you pour the epoxy over it and wet it out, it goes
Solid.
clear, and then when it dries, it cures, it goes solid.
It's like the forgotten that bit.
It's like, I don't know whether, I've never seen this before on any of the YouTube videos or anything I've watched before. I've never seen, you know, glass as a structure like that. Strange, but I'll keep pulling this off and we'll get a better look at the rest of it. See, that's underneath that, this hard structure there, the plastic. That's what it should be like all the way through. I don't.
Just like created a top layer and then
And
underneath.
sat stuff on top of it, but didn't wet it out properly with the epoxy, and it's kind of just.
So I couldn't really understand why when I pulled the top layer of glass off, the layer between the surface and underneath was like dry chopped strand matting. I just didn't understand. It looked as if glass had been put there but hadn't been soaked through with epoxy or polyester resin.
You can feel a bit of the indentation on the wood there. It doesn't look wet as if anything's got through, but I don't know whether that's the original wood in there. So I don't know whether structurally this sagging has been an effect of just there not being a thick layer of the epoxy in the glass there that's been solid, and this stuff has just created like a cushion that eventually has allowed that to sag, because I mean that feels and looks like the wood is dry. The foam looks as if it's been solid enough and doesn't feel wet or damp. So I'll give it a proper clean up and then get a better look at it.
See you on the other side.
Okay.
So that's definitely soft, like, I don't even know if it, see there, if you dig in with that, like that would, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like there.
Yeah.
So under this, is it this? It should be? Or is it more wood?
Under this will be.
Under this? Is it this?
Yeah. That's
So obviously the
definitely
more
soft.
bits of pieces, then the less strength it's going to have. So maybe that is why, like, even that small wee bit might cause a dip. There's more there that's already like.
Oh.
So what we had found was 3 small squares in a line secured in, and either side there was foam. The bottom, or the furthest starboard wooden block, was looked quite dry and was quite firm. The block above it looked dry, but it was very soft. So I don't know why that would have been. You know, if maybe moisture had got in at a previous time, it had dried out, but the wood had been weakened. That was the kind of thought behind it, but you could feel the indentation in that middle section of wood. So the plan is to rip that wood out and clean the area of the foam and replace it with maybe just one solid strip of wood. I don't know which type of wood to use, so if you have any ideas, please leave a comment, and I'll have to get some foam then, but I will have to open the deck out even further to be able to fit new foam and wood in. And as you can see here, Kelly's just measuring up the size there to see what length of wood we would need to replace that. But sadly, folks, that's all I've got time for in this episode. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate the time you take to watch the videos, and the comments that you leave are great. They really help me out with the projects that I'm doing. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and if you'd like to follow along in real time, then please visit our Instagram. Thank you.